Oh, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII. We have just completed the Garden Festival portion of the game, and it was done in a way to commemorate Squall's ascension to being basically the leader of the garden here. And he has just been called up to the bridge. Okay. Now, one of the things that they did the Garden Festival there for was they wanted to bring Rinoa around and try to sort of talk to Squall and get him to come out of his shell a little bit, because he's very much in his own head and he is a very independent person. But you can't really have an independent person be your leader. You need to have someone that not only you can rely on, but a person that knows that they can rely on you. And that's very much not what Squall is. He's a person that goes out of his way to avoid having contact with other people, because apparently he's afraid that if he does, he's going to be let down. And there's some aspect of his past that is drawing upon. We've seen a few flashes here and there of events that have happened to him, talking about his big sis leaving him. I'll be strong, I'll take care of myself, that kind of stuff he was saying. And early childhood events like that can have a pretty big effect on the way a person turns out. And for better or for worse, it's what turned Squall into the man he is today. Hey, who are you? How the hell would they know of it? They actually have a point there. I don't know if he wants to talk to everyone. Okay, you have to choose your party, even the times when you're wandering around in the garden. We can't bring Selphie along, so, it doesn't really matter. Who cares? Okay, this will be our first opportunity. This far into the game, deep into the second disc, we have the opportunity to steer the garden. Now, although the garden is described as flying, it's not really flying. You can't lift off of the ground, and when it's in the water, it sort of hums around in the shallows of it, you know. And in order to get back on the land, you have to run up on a beach. And the garden allows us to move fairly rapidly across the land because there is no, there will be no battles that take place as we are doing this, which is pretty freaking awesome. It also means that we don't have to worry about getting into fights. Oh, since we don't have to worry about getting into fights, I can go wherever I want and not have to worry about it. Also, we can cross things like rivers and stuff that we wouldn't have been able to cross before. Oh, can't go through there anyway, but we can go around. Also, the trains and the rent-a-cars become unnecessary because, well, everything because we don't need them anymore. Look what we have. Although there'll be some instances where picking up a chocobo could be useful, for the most part, we're going to be using the garden for the rest of the game. Oh yeah, I just crashed into that train. What in the hell is that? Anyway, when we are not, we can, if we feel like, retreat to the inside of the garden. And we can run around on the inside, and this is something that you may want to periodically go and do. Because, no, we're not ready to go. Because it gives you the opportunity to go and talk to all of you. Damn it, I'm stuck. Oh, what's going on here? Let me out. Okay. It'll give you the opportunity to go and talk to all of the characters that you do not have currently in your party at the time. I personally would have preferred if they had given you the ability to... Oh, I'll challenge you then. I would have personally preferred that they give the ability to wander around without the team members in your party, because... Like right now, let's say I wanted to talk to all the characters. I'd have to choose 2 of them to be in my party, and then I would go and, okay, where are my good cards? I would have to go, after that, talk to all the characters I have, and then go retreat back up there so I can swap out my party members, and then choose different people to be in my party in order to, figure out where I'm going to go after that. So it's like, let's say I wanted to talk to everybody. I have Zell and I have Irving in my party right now. So that sort of limits the I win. That limits me to not being able to talk to either of them. So I would have to now go and talk to the other ones and then swap out the party members if I wanted to go and talk to everybody, which can be a bit of a pain in the ass. I'm guessing the only reason why they're doing this is because I still have the chance of running into the battle arena, the training wing of the garden, and you're not going to be doing that solo. So it's a little bit of a pain in the ass. But I'm going to end this episode after I run through all this stuff. And then the next episode I'm probably going to take to wander around the world map and explore some of the things that we were not able to get to until the garden became active. I don't know if the classes are still in session, or if the garden has essentially... I guess the classes are still in session, but the garden has been mobilized and it's been turned into the military fighting force that it was originally intended to be. So there's probably not a whole lot of classes going on. Ordinarily, you will find Selphie sitting at one of these computer desks, updating like kind of a web page that she has been running. I think it might still be active right now at this point, so let's go and turn that on. She started up a web page as soon as she returned to the garden in order to create sort of like a fan page. Whoops, no, that's not what I want. No, no, I do not want this. Let me out. There we go. Now, is this it? Crap, I don't even know. This thing does get updated as the game goes on. Garden Festival Committee, Sarah Laguna's page. This is what I was talking about. And she updates it depending on all of the different Timber Maniacs magazines you pick up. The more magazines you pick up, the more entries she puts in on this page. I guess. Okay, so I guess every time you find one of these magazines, you give it to her, and she does that crap. Yeah, he's not going to do that. The hell do I write? I guess, didn't teach proper grammar in the classes at the garden. Alright, let's see what the other ones had said. Alright. A bit scary at times. Oh yeah, that sounds like a good thing, huh? It's not gonna piss anyone off. Kind of reminds you of the army or something. What was your garden like? Oh my god. Okay, no more nutshelling, okay? Blah, 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 blah. We all know about what happened here. We don't need her explaining it. Okay, one of the side effects, she was brought up there, one of the side effects about, that's considered to be a problem with the use of Guardian Forces, or that it occupies a portion of, it like imprints itself into your mind, into your brain. And there's a thought that that could go and cause memory loss. Now, the thing about a memory loss is, you're probably not going to realize that you have it because, well, you don't remember what you don't remember. Let's get out of here. You're not going to remember what you're not going to remember. So you don't know that you don't remember it. Weird. Get out of here. Let's go. Were they just standing there the whole time? You didn't sit down or anything? Anyway, for the most part, that's all there really is to see in the garden right now. And I'm going to end the episode here because it's been going on for not terribly long, but kind of long. So, thanks for watching, and come back for the next one. We will explore the world map now that the garden is able to move.